Hello, it's Coach Casey coming to you today to tell you about healthy habit number 3. And this is one of my favorite ones. It's in fact kind of what inspired my YouTube channel. And it's all about fasting, but the word that you're gonna learn about today is autophagy. So our third important healthy lifestyle habit is autophagy ignition. So technically what autophagy is it's the process that begins at the 13th hour of fasting, which cleans out broken proteins and dead cells that have accumulated. Autophagy stimulates growth hormone. A growth hormone is one of those things that when we're children, we have a whole lot of it. And it's what makes us have beautiful skin, and it makes us heal really fast. Like if we're to get injured or anything, you know how kids heal so quickly? It's because they have really high amount of growth hormone. As we age, growth hormone naturally declines, and it's really hard to find ways to get it to turn back on. But autophagy ignites and stimulates the growth hormone process. So that is fantastic for us. It basically unlocks that fountain of youth. And so autophagy will not only make you feel better, but you're gonna look better and even look younger because it's cleaning out all of this dead stuff. And one of the analogies I often use for autophagy is we built a new home and our house was perfect when we moved in, just spotless. Now, if we continued to live here for 6 months, a year, however long, and never once did I take the time to clean, can you imagine what this new house would look like? It would be disgusting. There would be a lot of trash, a lot of garbage that would need to be removed. And so autophagy is just your body sending out the house cleaners to go, we got a clean house. There is a lot of garbage in here that needs to be removed. And so even things like cellulite, those are signs of broken proteins and dead cells that need to be swept away from your body. It can help along with the fasting by doing things like dry brushing or fascia blasting on your cellulite areas to bring your circulation to that area so that your body knows like, oh, hello, look at all of these damaged cells. We need to clean them up, okay? The consequences of accumulating too many broken proteins and dead cells are expressed in 2 major diseases. And these are diseases that I want no one to have: Alzheimer's and all forms of cancer. So this is why it matters so much. This is why we have to be intentional to go, I have to at least a few days a week get over the 13-hour fasting mark so that I can have this autophagy ignition. Every time that you eat and you break your fast after a long fast, like even just like you went to bed and you slept all night, and then the first thing that you eat, that stops autophagy. If you have reached that 13th hour and you eat immediately, it sends those house cleaners away and says, hey, go back in waiting. Digestion is coming in to run the show right now. You're off duty. So it's a problem. I recommend that you start adhering to a form of intermittent fasting because that will allow your body to have regular clean out, regular autophagy happening. So for men, I recommend an 18-6. So that means 18 hours fasting, 6 hours eating, or a 20-hour fast and a 4-hour eating window. If you're trying to lose weight or you're dealing with disease, that is what I recommend for a male. For females, I recommend an 18-6, so an 18-hour fast, 6-hour window, or a 16-hour fast, 8-hour food window if you're trying to lose weight and or dealing with disease. Now, everybody would greatly benefit from doing a quarterly prolonged fast. And like I mentioned, on my channel, I have lots of information about fasting, so you can check that out. A prolonged fast means that you're fasting for a minimum of 24 hours up to 72. And now, if you've never fasted before, I do not recommend just jumping into a prolonged fast because fasting is one of those things that like you have to practice to get better at. And like for me personally, when I began my fasting regimen, I literally started with my 13 hours and then I built it to 16, then to 18. It was like an entire month before I was able to do even a 24-hour fast. But once you get in that habit of it, your body starts recognizing like, oh, I can become fat adapted. I know where to recruit the fat cells when we're in a time of fasting, so that your body is burning fats. You're literally running off of fat fuels. So it's an awesome way to really drop body fat and clean out the toxin in your body. So start adhering to some form of intermittent fasting. And like I said, check out my other videos if you want more information on it. Have a great day.